Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Orlando, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Desmond Bane out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. Here we go.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Siakam against Banchero. Siakam the bounce pass. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now, here's Suggs. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero, a screen on Mathurin. Bane for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Nembhard. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Here's Siakam. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nembhard with it. He's covered by Suggs. For the 3. Nembhard's shot is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Now, here's Suggs. Nembhard covering. Suggs passes to Bane. Carter sets the pick for Bane. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And Stan, after a few down years, the magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Banchero, following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Bane against Mathurin. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Bain. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Mathurin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
The first one falls. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who's come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Next. You have the countdown. Everybody get down.
Here's McConnell. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Bain. 6 to shoot. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Suggs with the steal. Wagner outside. Outside, Bain. Back to Wagner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now, here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. Shoots a fader, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Suggs against McConnell. Now, Suggs. Nothing on the board. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Back to Siakam. Left side Jackson. Pass to Siakam. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And here are the Pacers now. Trying to get open as Carter.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Payton for 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. There's a lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Suggs. Outside, Bain. Second chance effort. Sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bain's got 5 now.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Nesmith. Still yet to score. Siakam for 3. And Bain pulls it down. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here. Inside and stolen by Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Throw good, Siakam. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Siakam hits them both. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Free t-shirts are Which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt? It's time for T-shirt. It's T-shirt time. Let's get it, Magic fans.
Carroll finds Carter. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks.
Shooting 2.
That's good from McConnell. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
And he makes both free throws. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 6-point game. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Shepard. Lays it up and banks it in. And Orlando has possession. Here's Black. Still without a basket. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Lets it fly. They grab their own miss.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best options.
Shepard with the ball. Siakam inside. Guarded by Bain. That one drops for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Black. Wagner outside. That doesn't go either for Wagner. Pacers leading by 10. Here's McConnell. Jackson with the screen. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Bain. To end the drought. Pacers with the rebound. Now, here's McConnell. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Can't hit from in close. The Pacers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Indiana again missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Count it. Carter's got it back down to single digits for Orlando.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Siakam outside. Back to McConnell. And it's blocked. Wagner passes to Carter. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
In loud fans on the court is your host squad. All right, Magic fans, here we are, the T-shirt. Make some noise.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Mo Wagner comes in for Bain. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Shepard. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 10. Now, here's Wagner. Hamard covering. Banchero screen on McConnell. There's the steal. Here's Nesmith. Black grabs the board. Magic shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Bitadze the pass to Wagner. Banchero looking around. Pass to Bitadze. Fades away. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. And it's the Magic with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Magic trail by 10. Wagner outside. And Caro outside. Here's Bitadze. Pacers with the rebound. Now Toppin hasn't made one yet. Walker with the screen for Toppin. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
What a performance for Isaiah Jackson. He has been the story for Indiana. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Black. Franz Wagner is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Richardson, and it's Bitadze in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. Pacers leading by 13. Here's McConnell. Pass to Walker. Here's Shepard. Now here's Nesmith. Walker a screen. Here's McConnell. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Here's Black. He has yet to score.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. McConnell with it. Pass to Walker. Shepard with the ball. It's deflected. Here's Wagner. Shoots over Walker. And it's Wagner missing. Pacers leading by 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Black, no good. Black's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Count that one from Toppin. Toppin's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Now, here's Wagner. Defense is right there. Here's Richardson.
shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the first one at the line is good. And Orlando making a change here. Suggs is checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here's McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jalen Suggs. Pacers have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Anthony Black's checked in for Richardson. No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. McConnell scanning the floor to the inside. Wagner against Walker. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Pacers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, Shepard, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Black. He's covered by McConnell. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
No good on the free throw. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
It's the one and only 407. Let's hear it for the 407.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. McConnell with it, working on Black. In the corner, it's Toppin. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Neesmith. The Magic trail by 11. Now, here's Wagner. Still scoreless. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Jones checked in for Jackson. Here's Black. Pass to Bitadze. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pacers leading by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Walker in the post. Banchero's there. 6 on the shot clock. Shepard the pass to Walker. Here's McConnell. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Banchero up top. Guarded by Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Jones subbed in for Black. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Siakam kicks to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for McConnell. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Wagner outside. Over to the wing. Banchero against Siakam. Banchero passes to Wagner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
The Magic making a switch here. Baines checked in. Now Siakam. 6 points for him. They double team Siakam. Suggs against McConnell. Siakam left side. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Great open look there. Shepard's got 7.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Wagner, a screen on Topman. To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to Shepard. There's a screen by Toppin. Shepard with the ball. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. And here is Suggs. And here's Wagner. He's covered by McConnell. And that one's good, Wagner.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth team.
So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze comes in for Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Wagner. Indiana also making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Chopin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Shepard. Outside Mathurin. McConnell finds Nemhard. Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Magic trail by 11. On the wing, Bane. Nemhard covering. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Bane. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Nesmith is checked in.
Number 23, Aaron Nesmith.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Suggs. 6 to shoot. Nemhard, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Nemhard. Launches it. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Back the pass to Bitadze. Bane against Siakam. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam looking around. Trying to get something going. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Black. Pass to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. They set the pick. Payne for 3. Connects from three-point range. Payne's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Nemhard, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Over Banchero. Siakam, good. He's got 8.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
The Magic trail by 8. Now, here's Suggs. There's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Back to Nemhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Wagner subbed in for Black. The Magic trail by 8. Carter outside. Carter with a screen on Mathurin. Payne for 3. Drills it from outside. Payne's got 11.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Nemhard the pass to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. A three-pointer, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Neesmith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pacers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Shooting for Indiana, Aaron Neesmith. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Neesmith. And so Neesmith nails both of them. The Magic trail by 7. Suggs passes to Bane. 1:25 left here in the second. Off target with his 3. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now, Neesmith. Nemhard with it. Pass to Siakam. Lock at 6. Over Banchero. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 13.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. And here comes the break. Here's Nemhard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pacers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Suggs.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 11. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bain, a good-looking shot from the wing. Bain's got 8 here in the quarter. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Banchero against Siakam. One second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pacers lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They're going with Mathurin and Neesmith on the wings. Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in at point guard.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. And Jackson throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here are the Magic now, trailing here by 8. Suggs dishes to Carter, and there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Wagner kicks to Carter. Now, here's Wagner. Neesmith covering. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Mathurin. This one for 3. Carter pulls it in. The Magic shooting the ball at 42%. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
The Magic trail by 8. And here is Suggs. 6 points for him. Pass to Wagner. Banchero up top. Suggs looking around. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Neesmith with the ball. He's defended by Wagner. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
That's good from Neesmith. And so Neesmith nails both of them. The Magic trail by 10. Carter outside. Pass to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. It's picked off. Now here's Neesmith. Not a lot of room. Siakam against Banchero. Lets it go from deep. And Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got 16 points.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Bane looking around. Inside. Here's Banchero. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
To the Pacers, Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. The Magic trail by 15. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Suggs. Emard covering. They need this. Just 4 to shoot. Another miss by Orlando. Indiana leading by 15. Siakam up top. He's covered by Banchero. Siakam's shot is off. The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Wagner finds Bain. Banchero outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Nembhard, defended by Carter. Now Nembhard. He's got 5. Siakam inside. Guarded by Bain. Shots good by Siakam.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Nice try. All good. Let's see those hands move.
The Magic trail by 17. Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Outside, Bain. Carter with a screen on Mathurin. Bain for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Suggs. Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Suggs in the corner. Pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Bain trying to free himself up. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Suggs.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Pacers.
Got a piece of it. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Here he goes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nembhard with it. He has 5. The shot, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Back to Neesmith. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Suggs, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. We say last touch by Suggs. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Benedict Mathurin. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Pass to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. McConnell passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
The Magic trail by 19. Here's Black. Carter with a screen on McConnell. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Neesmith. Now Nemhard. And here is Neesmith. McConnell in the corner. Knocked loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Shepard's checked in for Indiana.
Number 26, Ben Shepard.
Orlando's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bain finds Wagner. To the right side. Banchero inside. Toppin's there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Here's Shepard, guarded by Bain. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Black the pass to Banchero. Can't connect from short range.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The Magic trail by 19. Pass to Black. Back to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Down low, 5 on the clock, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. Now McConnell. Pass to Walker. Shepard with the ball. And here's McConnell. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. McConnell's got 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Wagner. Plays it up off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 6. Pass to Walker for 3. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside, Bain. Bain drawn the double team. Wagner wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers leading by 23. Pass to Shepard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. He's covered by McConnell. Outside, Bain. Carter with the screen. From the arc. Bain, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Shepard. With the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wagner. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Shepard. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Shepard. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Richardson in for Bain. In Indiana with a change here too. Huff's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. On offense, here are the Magic. Wagner with it. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 5.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
There's a minute left to play here in the 3rd. Here's McConnell. Walker at the elbow. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Black. He has 5. Pass to Wagner. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Wagner. The shot misses. Indiana leading by 20. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. There's 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wagner against Walker. And here's Wagner. There's the triple. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Pacers opening up a huge gap. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Banchero out there with Black. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Vitadze in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. That one goes in. 8 points for Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Pass to Suggs. Inside. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Suggs. Walker in the post, working on Black, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic trail by 20. Now Jones. Pass to Suggs. And it's blocked. Now here's Walker. Now Toppin. He's covered by Banchero. Toppin dishes to Walker. Indiana moving it around. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. 5 to shoot. Over Jones. Shoots the 3. Toppin good.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to Banchero. Over Toppin. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. You're looking for the loudest section for a free t-shirt.
Checked in for Goga Vitadze.
Number 21, Mo Wagner.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
McConnell against Jones. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Suggs with the ball. It doesn't go for him. McConnell against Jones. Here's McConnell. Pass to Walker. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero against Walker. Banchero drives the double. Banchero a screen on McConnell. Jones. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Walker. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now Shepherd. Back to McConnell. Here's the three. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 21. And here is Suggs. Shoots in deep. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 9 points now in just the second half. Jones against McConnell. Pass to Toppin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Shooting for Indiana, Shepherd taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. The Pacers also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jones looking for an opening. Carter sets the pick for Jones. And there's the drive. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Pascal Siakam at the line for 2.
Throw good. Siakam. Jackson, he's checked in for Shepherd. Siakam hits them both. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Toppin. Here's Banchero. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Siakam on target from 13 feet. Siakam's got 24.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Back to Jones. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pacers leading by 21. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. Banchero outside.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Take a break.
And the other area they're separating themselves is with their points at the free throw line, being the initiator physically.
No good on that one. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Jalen Suggs. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And he sinks the second. Nembhard with it. Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Banchero over Siakam. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Mathurin with the ball. Here's Neesmith. Nembhard with it. Defended by Jones. Looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Back to Bain. Carter with a screen on Mathurin. Bain for 3. Another miss by Orlando. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Bain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nemhard. Over Jones. A shot by Nemhard, no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and Orlando making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Nemhard. Second shot opportunity, and Siakam with the nice bucket inside. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And here's Banchero. The tray. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. On the wing, Mathurin. And now Orlando on the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Jalen Suggs. 1 shot.
One shot.
Indiana leading by 22. Now McConnell. Pass to Jackson. Now Walker. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Suggs. To the middle. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Paolo Banchero. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Obi Toppin. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good by Toppin. And both free throws good for Toppin. And it's the Magic with the ball. And here is Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Suggs kicks to Bain. Good on the three-point shot.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now, here's McConnell. Toppin with it. Walker a screen on Banchero. Toppin, good. Toppin's got 10 points here in the second half.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
McConnell against Suggs. Pass to Toppin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Fourth team foul.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in.
Toppin. One shot.
And that one misses. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside, Bain. Right through the D for the layup. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Shepard. Pass to McConnell. Here's Walker. Over in the corner, Shepard. Suggs against McConnell. Clock is at 3. Over Suggs. The shot by McConnell, no good. The Magic trail by 20. Suggs passes to Carter. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. McConnell against Carter. Here's Huff, and he goes in for the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bain. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Isaiah Jackson.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Bain, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
McConnell finds Toppin. Here's Huff. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Suggs with a screen for Bain. Pass to Banchero. Toppin pulls it in. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Isaiah Jackson.